Understood. I'm just curious, has there been any consultation between you or MetroList, between Trulia, Zillow, and Realtor.com about these coming changes?
You know, we're at a point where we've not rolled that out yet, and this is really just something that we continue to look at, and we know the industry overall looks at it. We know how they feel about it because we have had discussions with them. We do know how what they've said in other marketplaces as well. They believe that they're meeting an unmet consumer need, and that that national consistent experience is really, really important. But it is an advertising model that really the brokers and agents are paying for. And we believe it's not in the best interest of brokers and agents in general.
Understood. And I know I've had a lot of buyers who have come to me with property addresses that they found on one of the large internet portals. And of course, when I researched it, I found out that that property had sold 6 months, a year ago.
Right.
And when we talked to Trulia and Zillow about that at the Denver Board of Realtors, their response was that they could not, that the whole thing was too tricky, that it couldn't be done technically to purge the data.
Right.
What's you're a technical guy. I mean, you have a huge technical background. And what's your opinion of that argument?
I don't believe deduping the data, when I know they get data from a lot of different places. I don't believe that really is technically a challenge that just cannot be overcome. I believe there's an incentive in their business model for them to hang on to listings that have generated a lot of leads after they've sold, because it gives them an opportunity to have people call in on a property that they know very well is not for sale, and they can switch them over to a property of a premium agent that is for sale. I don't believe it's difficult to dedupe data at all, and the best example I can think of is there's an entire sector of the technology industry that deals with address verification, consumer recognition. Companies like UPS, Federal Express, even the U.S. Postal Service, they don't seem to have any trouble finding addresses just because the address is spelled slightly different than what they have on file. And I don't believe that there's an underlying technical problem here either.